Bonjour, welcome to your new friend session, and in today's session we are going to be discussing your assignment 4. For this, as you go through your brief description, it says we are going to recapitulate the verbs that we have studied in our previous session. Okay, so as you know, we have the 3 group of verbs. The first group is your ER ending verbs, the second group is your IR ending verbs, and the third one is your RE ending verbs. Now, if you can just recall the ER verbs, can you just think of any verb? I will give you an example. We have the ER ending verbs as parler, that means to speak or to talk. You have aimer, that means to love. You have adorer, that means to adore. Préférer, that means to prefer. Détester, that means to hate. Or travailler, that means to work, and the list goes on. Now, in case of ER ending verbs, if you go through the conjugation of it, what do? We remove the ER and put the endings as E, ES, E, ONS, EZ, and then ENT. Now, if I take the verb parler, what I am going to do? हम लोग क्या करते हैं? ER को remove करेंगे. Place the endings. Je parle with an ending E. Tu parles with an ending ES. Il or elle parle. Nous parlons. Vous parlez. Ils or elles parle. I speak. You speak. He or she speaks. We speak. You speak. And then they speak. Now, moving to the second category, that are your IR ending verbs. Now, any example that you can think of? You have the verb as finir, that means to finish. Now, in case of IR ending verbs, what do? You remove the R and place the endings as S, S, T, double SONS, double SEZ, and then double S ENT. If you take the verb finir, je finis, I finish. Tu finis, you finish. Il or elle finit, he or she finishes. Nous finissons, we finish. Vous finissez, you finish in the plural form. And then ils or elles finissent, that means they finish. Now, moving to the third group of verbs, that are your RE ending verbs. Now, in this category, what do? You remove the infinitive endings, that are your RE, and उसकी जगह आप लोग क्या place करते हो? You place S, S. Then in the third one, you don't place anything. Then with no, you place ONS, then EZ, and then ENT. Now, if you go through the example, it says attendre. Just make a note of it. कौन सा verb given है? Attendre. इसमें हम लोग क्या करेंगे? RE को remove करेंगे. We put the endings S, S. Then leave it over there with il and L, no ending. Then nous, ONS, with vous, EZ, and then with ils and else, put ENT. I'll just give you the conjugation. J'attends. Now, since A is a vowel, so with J we're going to put apostrophe. Tu attends. Il or elle attend. Nous attendons. Vous attendez. And then ils or elles attendent. Try to also learn the conjugation as I just spell it out. Now, the second thing that we are going to learn over here is the adjectives. Now, what are adjectives? As you might also have studied in English, all the noun describing words, the words that describes a noun are your adjectives. It could either be a size, it could either be in a form of size, shape, that could be a circular shape, an oval shape, or a square, color, red, blue, yellow, that all of them, all the colors fall under the category of adjective. Nationality, that could be Indian, American, French, Francais, German. If you have the nationality, the noun, if you describe a noun, if you give the nationality of a person, then that's also an adjective. And if you give the weight, it's heavy or it is light, that's also your adjective. Now, for that, you need to know the position of the adjectives. By position, what do I mean? If in French, the adjectives can be placed before the noun or after the noun. Now, which all are the adjectives which are placed before the noun? All the short descriptive adjectives. With short descriptive adjective, what do I mean? जो भी आपके छोटे जो describe करेंगे adjective को, like small, big, tall, short, or any other short description, that is going to be placed before the noun. And all the adjective describing the colors, nationality or form, वो आएंगे after. That is going to be placed after the noun. I repeat, जो आपके colors होगा, nationality like Indian, French or Japanese or Chinese, that is going to be placed after the noun. और कोई फॉर्म, जैसे कि अगर उसकी कुछ शेप बता रहा है, इट्स स्क्वायर, ओवल और सर्कल, दैट इज गोइंग टू बी प्लेस्ड आफ्टर द नाउन. जो भी शॉर्ट डिस्क्रिप्शन होंगी, दैट इज गोइंग टू बी बिफोर द नाउन, लाइक पेटीट, ग्रॉन्ड, कूर्ट, ये सारी पहले आएंगी. एंड द कलर लाइक ब्लर, रूज, वेर्थ, ये सब कब आएंगी? बाद में आएगी. दैट इज गोइंग टू बी प्लेस्ड आफ्टर द नाउन. फॉर दिस आप लोग पहले क्या करोगे? यू गोइंग टू असर्टेन कि आपको नाउन कौन सा गिवन है सेंटेंस के अंदर. फिर आप देखोगे, यू विल गो थ्रू द एडजेक्टिव्स. फिर एडजेक्टिव को देखोगे, उसके अंदर देखोगे कि उसका क्या है. पहले नाउन का जेंडर चेक करेंगे, आइदर इट इज मैस्कुलिन और सिंगुलर, और उसके बाद चेक करेंगे क्या वो फेमिनिन सिंगुलर है या नहीं है, मैस्कुलिन प्लूरल है या फेमिनिन प्लूरल है. एंड अकॉर्डिंग टू दैट यू आर गोइंग टू यूज द एडजेक्टिव. अगर फेमिनिन है तो आप एडजेक्टिव के साथ ई एड ऑन कर दोगे. इफ इट इज प्लूरल यू गोइंग टू एड एस और एक्स अकॉर्डिंग टू द नाउन. सो द कैरेक्टरिस्टिक ऑफ अ फ्रेंच एडजेक्टिव क्या होता है? इट शुड मॉडिफाई अ नाउन. उसकी शेप या उसका वो बता रहा है, उसकी फॉर्म बता रहा है या नेशनैलिटी बता रहा है. दूसरी चीज आप नाउन का चेक करोगे कि उसका जेंडर क्या है, मैस्कुलिन है, फेमिनिन है. फिर चेक करो क्या वो सिंगुलर है, क्या वो प्लूरल है. नाउ इफ यू गो थ्रू, यू हैव, देयर आर सर्टेन एडजेक्टिव्स दैट आर शोन टू यू, दैट इज गोइंग टू बी प्लेस्ड बिफोर द नाउन. यू हैव द एडजेक्टिव एज petite, that means small. Grand means tall. Beau means good. Beau means handsome. And if I do the feminine of it, you're going to use belle. Jolie, that means pretty. If you're referring to a female, add an E along with it. Jeune, that means young. Gross, that means fat. And the adjective list is given over there. If you go through the example, j'ai une belle voiture. Now see, what's the noun given over there? Noun is your voiture. It's a feminine singular word. That's why I have used belle. If the noun would have been masculine singular, I would have used beau. Then the next example says un bon, homme. Now homme is male. So for masculine you use bon, that means good. In the next example you have une jolie femme. Femme means a lady. She is feminine singular. Now we need to see the adjectives which are going to be placed after the noun. As I have told you, whenever you have the color, nationality or the shapes, that is always going to be placed after the noun. Now as you go through the example, you have la robe rouge. Rouge is a color, that's why I have placed it after the noun. Then if you have a nationality, l'homme indien. Homme means a man and Indian is a nationality, that is why it is placed after the noun. The third one, it says adjective describing the forms and the shapes, that are also going to be placed after the noun. You have une boîte carrée. What does a boîte mean? A box, a square box. Okay, so you need to just make a note of certain things before doing the adjectives. The note says when there is a short descriptive adjective, the plural DES changes to DE. जब भी आपके पास शॉर्ट डिस्क्रिप्टिव एडजेक्टिव्स होंगे और वो प्लूरल होगा तो जो आपका DES होगा it would change to DE. If you go through the first example, it says j'ai the belle chaussure. Chaussure means the shoes. अब आप बोलोगे मैम chaussure जो है वो प्लूरल है तो उसके साथ में DES आना चाहिए था, बट आई प्लेस्ड DE. द रूल सेज जब भी आपका एडजेक्टिव इज प्लूरल एंड इट इज प्लेस्ड बिफोर द नाउन, द DES changes to DE. If you go through the second example also, it says ils ont the belle veste. Now veste is also a noun, it is plural, and you have the short descriptive adjective that is belle, which is given before the noun, so we change the DES into DE. You have the vocabulary, you can go through the vocabulary, and then you have the practice questions given over there. I'll just give you an example. The first question says accorde. Accorde का मतलब क्या, you need to place the adjectives at the right place and उसके साथ accords लगाने. If it is feminine, put an E or S according to the noun if it is plural. The first one says j'ai une voiture. Now voiture is a noun. As I told you, short descriptive हमारे पास adjective कौन सा है, belle. तो belle हम लगाएंगे voiture से पहले, and rouge is a color, तो rouge आएगा आपका noun के पास, noun के बाद. So it is going to be j'ai une belle voiture rouge. I hope you can do the next examples or the next set of questions. And the second question says trouver les contraires. You have to find the opposites. You have the first one as garçon, that means a boy. For the opposite would be a girl, that is your fille, FILLE. I hope you can do the rest of the parts. I'll just wind up my session over here. A bientôt. See you soon.